Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Tawakkaltu ala Allah Rabbil Alameen. I put, basically today I wanted to say good morning to all my British fans and my non-British fans out there in the world. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We start in the name of God, basically what it is, is that I would like to thank the British people and the good people out there that are good people from the heart, for all their kindness and all their lovely, attitude in life. Obviously, I have to change the way I acted, and then today we're gonna see what happens when we meet up with Sophia, and Britain, I respect Britain and everything, but basically what it is, is that some people need to wake up and smell the coffee, because obviously, how do I look though, man's looking alright. My Versace designer, he told me to relax. No, relax. I'm joking.
Good jacket.
Listen, what I'm saying, basically, so what I'm trying to say, obviously, there's serious stuff going on around the world, I don't want to bore you to death, because I know you're probably boring already, drinking your cup of tea and that. I'm bored of this, because you're not gonna see me again. After today, you're not gonna see me for a long time. Welcome, man. Come in the thing, fam. Yo, brother.
No.
Jump in.
I'm camera shy.
No, come on, brother.
Oh, camera shy.
You got Gucci shoes and that, man.
Where Gucci? They're Montclair.
Montclair and that. Come on, man. Jump in the thing, fam.
I'm good.
Anyway, so basically, my brothers, look, let me tell you something. There's some fucking filthy people in this world, Look, I'm going to talk about terrorism, because terrorism is going on around the world and we need to stop that, But what I'm trying to say, I wanted to say something to the British people, Remember, this life is a test, and we're gonna, in the next life, every second's gonna count. So I don't want to waste your time. When I'm talking to you, I don't want to be wasting your time or talking to you, and then, because the next life, the good and the bad are gonna regret what they've done, because the good is gonna regret for not doing more, and the bad is gonna regret for not doing good. So that's why it's called 𝐬𝐻 الحسرة in the Quran, the day of regret. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't want you lot to I don't want to waste your time, because time is a waste. If we're coming here wasting time, there's no point. We need to get to the point straight away. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's happening in Yemen is disgusting. Who's arming the Saudis?
Yes.
Donald Trump and his government. And obviously, I don't want to say other governments, but it's unfortunate. I wish they didn't do that, but obviously they've got their own reasons. But Saudi is one of the biggest terrorism the UK has ever seen, the world has ever seen. 8 million children about to die, or 15 million children. And you've got already 1 million children killed by the Saudi regime, and you've got Muslims following the Saudi Islam. This Islam is a cancer to Islam. Islam is the enemies of Muhammad and Jesus and Moses. Then you got, that's another issue, Yemen, so that's disgusting. 15, the biggest famine ever in history, 15 million about to start, the world is silent. Unfortunately, the Arab and Muslim countries, it shows their hypocrisy. No one's talking about it in the park, no one's talking about it. So what kind of Islam is that? If the Prophet Muhammad and Jesus was here, they would kick all these Muslims out. They say, you don't represent Islam. You lot are jokes. You don't even say one word against the Saudi because they're scared. They fear the Saudi, and because they'll probably get whips and that. You get me? Obviously, so that push that away now. Now, obviously, the second thing I wanted to say is that obviously
people want to know about Speaker's Corner, man. Your incidents.
All right. Obviously, God knows, that in Speaker's Corner there's some filthy people that come down. There's some terrorists, there's some pieces of rubbish. But obviously I don't blame them 100%, because I blame the books they've been reading. Obviously the hadith books, which is not Quran. Remember, Jesus came with the Bible, Moses with the Torah, Muhammad, peace be upon them all, with the Quran. So this is not Quran, this is hadith. This is being written by the enemies of the Prophet Muhammad. So imagine, I know everyone of you out there have got an enemy, like your wife, your girlfriend, your brethren. Someone has turned enemy one day. Have they said lies about you? That's what I want to know. Obviously, I know one guy, not one guy, a million guys will tell you this, that certain chicks, when they don't like you, they're gonna lie about you. Brrr, even the police know that, even lawyers know that. For example, your ex-wife, your girlfriend, friends, your enemies, whatever. So the hadith book is full of lies in Bukhari, in Ibn Kathir, all these hadith books that these people are reading. So obviously, and when non-Muslims read this, or the British people read this hadith, they're gonna think, what kind of religion is this? What kind of prophet is this? And this hadith book is going against God's word, it's going against the Quran. So I'm telling them, don't read these books, Bukhari and Ibn Kathir and all these. This is where all the terrorism is probably made up from these books, don't read this is not our prophet, because the Quran, it contradicts this. The Quran goes totally against this. So obviously 1,400 years ago, a lot of people wrote things. This is not Quran, this is people's writings. So if you, for example, I know a guy who's got an ex-wife, yeah? She's been dissing him left, right, center, slandering him, and it's not true. She said about 50 million lies about him, for example. And even the lawyer's like, oh, yeah, that's not true, because, you know, it doesn't make sense. So people lie about people, especially the enemies. If they've chopped up his family, and they hate his family, and hate his cousin, and hate his relatives of the Prophet Muhammad, of course they're going to hate the Prophet Muhammad himself. But they're just using the name of Islam, you understand? So these people don't represent Islam. These people, obviously...
What are you talking about me?
No, I'm saying the good Muslims out there, that are nice and humble and peaceful, yeah? They're obviously got a good heart. It's all about having a good heart. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim, Christian, Jewish, black, white, green, yellow. If you've got a nice, clean heart, then obviously God will bring you towards his side, innit? If you've got a dirty heart, the devil will take you, innit? It doesn't matter if you call yourself Muslim, it doesn't matter if you call yourself Christian, it depends about your heart, innit? Obviously, Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, Abraham called for one God. That's all what I'm saying, but what I'm trying to say is that there's some filthy, disgusting creatures in this world. And they just want, because they're so full of hate, they read these books, they read these things, and then obviously I feel sorry for the non-Muslims, I feel sorry for Sophia, I feel sorry for everyone that's seeing these people and thinking, wow, is this Islam? Is this Islam? Oh my gosh, I would have run away from if I see these flipping terrorist scums and these flipping backwards people. Do you understand? Because that's why everyone wants to come to this country, because this is where there's one man that said that I see Islam in the West, but I don't see a lot of Muslims, and I see Muslims in the East, but I don't see Islam. You understand? So I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, I stand up with the British people. I wore the poppy thing last week, yeah? What's going on? Where's your Trump hat, G? Your Trump hat. Not wearing it today.
Trump,
anyway, what I'm trying to say, Donald Trump, yeah, obviously, he's all dancing with the Saudis, who are the biggest terrorists. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of contradictions in the world. So you can't be dancing with the biggest terrorists and then talking about terrorists. You understand? You shouldn't be giving them the strongest weapons in the world, because where they're using their weapons on the Yemeni children. You understand? Billions of pounds of weapons on the Yemeni children, the fighter jets, on the poorest Arab country in the world. What I just wanted to say is there's so much hypocrisy, there's so much people that are fake, there's so much evil people. Just find the truth. Watch out. I'm not a representative of no one, I'm representing for Deen. But what I'm trying to say, if you want to know the life of the Holy Prophet, read the Quran and read the book called Al-Kafi. A-L-K-A-F-I. Al-Kafi. This will tell you the history of Jesus, Moses, Muhammad. Don't read Al-Bukhari or Ibn Kathir, which tells you all the enemies of the Prophet, narrated by the enemy of Muhammad. Muhammad did this, that. Obviously, he's gonna lie. Do you understand? Do you understand? I've got girls lying about me. I've got a girl that's slandering me 24/7.
What's she saying?
Saying the worst things ever about me. Why? Because I didn't get a visa, I didn't do this for her, do you understand? So people are going to lie about you. So they lied about the Prophet. They lied, they said wrong things about him in these hadith books. And then when a non-Muslim comes, he's like, you know what? Let me check out these hadith books, mate. Yeah. Oh my God, is that the Prophet of Islam? Oh no, I'm not having that, mate. Oh, come on. Do you understand? So I don't blame the British people and the non-Muslims for seeing a bad view of Islam when reading these hadith books. Because these hadith books are slandering the Prophet more than Sophia is slandering the Prophet. Do you understand? So I feel sorry for Sophia. I'm going to give her a present today as well.
What are you going to give her?
We'll see if when she comes. I'm gonna.
Fast, man.
No. I'm gonna give her a present. I don't mean to do that. Do you understand?
Talk to us about Speackers calling out.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why is it that you say about these hadiths, right? And some are good and some are bad.
Yeah.
Who decides whether they're good or bad? Is there like a body of Muslims who come to a consensus, or how does it work?
Okay, basically, I'm just going to tell you something. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said, my family, Muhammad, Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein, my family, my household, is like the Ark of Noah. You know Noah's Ark? Whoever gets on it will be saved. Whoever leaves it will be drowned. The Muslims today have left the family of the Prophet Muhammad and went to the enemies of the Prophet Muhammad and took the hadiths from the enemies. So then, the family of the Prophet Muhammad have got hundreds of thousands of hadiths. They said, we don't want to take them from them. You understand? We take from them. The Prophet said, if you hold on to my family, you will never be led astray. For example, I leave behind you two things, my Quran and my family. And this is the real sunnah, the family. Do you understand? So the Muslims today, that's why it's a mess. It's a complete and utter mess today. It's shambles. That's why when Jesus and Muhammad and Imam Mahdi, the 12th disciple of Muhammad, come back, that's when he's going to put Islam back, the real Islam back. Because the Islam you're seeing today is shambles.
Some Muslims practice those like quote unquote bad hadiths, right?
Yeah.
Like what makes those bad, and how are they defined as bad? Like why are they like incorrect in
what are you drinking
opinion?
This is like a Coke and lemon and pear juice and ginger and all that stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's halal, yeah. sorry, brother.
That's what he's got.
Yeah. So what?
Hot water this week.
Oh, is that what you got, man?
No, but it's gonna finish, bro.
No, don't drink it. Let's have a look.
Alright, listen, yeah, okay. It's from Waitrose, by the way. Big up Waitrose, yeah. Listen. So, what the good question the brother said, obviously we gotta stay cool, yeah. I like your jeans, bro. But what I'm saying, Islam is about if the hadith doesn't accept the Quran, if it doesn't go with the Quran, then you throw the hadith in the bin.
Yeah.
If the hadith, so the Quran says something, the hadith says something else, you get the hadith, you tear it up, you throw it in the bin. You don't want to hear that hadith because it goes against the Quran.
That makes sense. Right.
And there's other things. There's another hadith that the Prophet said, Muhammad said, if it goes against the Quran and the reasoning, the intellect, then throw it away. You understand? But obviously, we're just going to say Quran for now. We're not going to say reasoning because half of them don't have reasoning. Do you understand? A lot of people don't have reasoning. Do you understand? It's a mess. It is a. All I'm trying to say, look, I don't want to give no one. I don't want to be like speeding here. You know what's in your heart, yeah? And your heart is going to show you to God. You don't have to follow a Saudi cleric who's the biggest devil, satanic scum, who's killed you know what I'm saying? Who's killed 8 million children and then says to you, yeah, Islam is about peace and love. It's all hypocrisy. You follow your heart, talk to God, go out there, talk to God. Do you understand? Go and pray to God. I don't want to bore you because obviously I don't want to be boring.
Any other issues, Mo? You want to cover?
Obviously, there's sick people in this world, bro. There's sick fucking people. There's sick people in comment section. There's sick Muslims. There's people everywhere around the world. They're sick.
And how's Mo Deen?
Mo Deen is, hey, Mo Deen, you see Mo Deen. Mo Deen is about peace, love, unity, blessings. But these sick people, yeah, don't get it twisted. These sick people, they're working hard. And they're sick in the head. They got their agendas. Do you understand? Good people out there. Look, Imam Ali said the truth left me with no friends. Imam Ali said this. So if you're going to talk the truth, you're not going to have no friends. Everyone's going to, the truth is hard for people. The truth is the most hard thing. To speak the truth is the most hard thing. But that's what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, when man comes here, man's by myself, man's a one-man soldier, but I'll stand like a one-man soldier, I'm one-man army. You understand? I'll stand telling the truth. Because that's what this country is about, speaking the truth and not fearing speaking the truth. That's what the morals of the British is about, speaking against evil, speaking against oppression. That's why this country became great, because it talks out against oppression and it helps the oppressed. So obviously, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like a batty man and that and talking like only, you know what I'm saying? Because a batty man, what is a batty man? A batty man is a person that obviously goes on like a batty man, not just a batty man he goes with a guy. A batty man can be a lot of things, you understand? So there's a lot of batty mans out here. And obviously people watching porno a lot, yeah? What are you doing watching porno, bruv? You know you're destroying your family, your wife, your whole life by watching porno. Porno is an agenda. It's the biggest industry. Why? To destroy families. I know there's people that broke up with their wives just because of porno, bro. And there's people that broke up with their families and don't see their family because of porno. Bro, that is satanic, bro. Stay away from porno, bro. I'm telling you, you know if you watch porno, you're gonna get, your wife's gonna feel it, or if your wife's watching it, your husband's gonna feel it. There's gonna be tension, Satan's gonna get involved. This is all an agenda. And I know that's everyone, half of these people are doing it. Do you understand? And then they come here talking about, do you understand? I'm not saying, all right, I'm not saying, I'm not blaming you. I know it's addictive, yeah? I know it's more addictive than cocaine, but try and stop these things and try and become a better person, you know? Don't watch porno. Try your best. I know there's people addicted like hell, but you gotta be strong. It's like going to the gym. When you go to the gym, you gotta be strong and say, because God said, the ones that wank and that, they'll be in hell. Yeah? The first to be thrown in hell is the wankers. That's what I read some couple of hadith.
Show me the present, Mo, before we wrap it up.
Oh, no, I can't show you right now. Come on, bro.
Give me an excuse.
No, it's not. It's no. It's not this. It's something. I got it in my pocket.
What you got there, Mo? Show us the present, man.
Oh man, come on, bro. I'll show you one of the presents.
Go on.
Yeah, but I have to. Oh, come on, man.
Come on. I want to see Sophia Lucy's present.
Nah, bro.
Money?
No. I don't. All right. No, listen. No. I'm not taking out. I'm not taking out. I'll talk about it later. Listen.
Shots. Apologise.
Yeah. I want to sort it out today. But obviously,
Good.
big up all the Escobar man them and that. I'm joking. Big up all the real ones, yeah. Big
Wrap
up.
it up, man.
I'm gonna wrap it up, yeah. But what I wanted to say, don't blame me, yeah. Don't blame God or Muhammad or Jesus or Moses or Abraham for the mess of these scumbags. Blame these scumbags. Diss them all day. I'll diss them with you. Cuss them all day till morning. But don't cuss the prophets of God, because they're all related to each other. They're all one family, the family of Abraham. That's it. We don't want to get them involved into this mess. Anyway, peace and love. He went like my man was saying cut, yeah, but obviously you took it for something else. And we're cutting the video now, yeah. Big up, bless up, real talks, yeah.
Boom.
More